What's going on, all my new, current, and future rideshare drivers and passengers out there? Welcome to the channel. Before I get started, if this is your first time here and you enjoy the content or find it helpful, make sure you smash the subscribe button and click the little bell icon. That way you'll get notified, hopefully, when I come out with new videos. Now, today's video, I hate doing these type of videos, guys. But awareness needs to be brought out there to all drivers that this is not the safest job or gig to have out there, guys. It's really, really not. Good morning, everybody. What's going on? And while it is great to make some extra money and, meet people, have a good time sometimes and everything, but this is not the safest gig for everybody. And that's why we say this is not for everybody. These gigs are not for everybody. And I don't want people to always think that, they are safe. These things can never happen to them. Because, sad to say, it can happen to anybody at any time. What's going on, Enrique? I'm doing great. How you guys doing? Now, thankfully, this doesn't happen all the time. But sadly, this year, this seems to be a more frequent thing. We've had drivers getting stabbed. Whether you're doing Ubereats or delivery, just any kind of service where you're either delivering food or driving people is not safe, okay? It hasn't been for years. Pizza delivery guys can tell you that from experience. Now, this particular one is an Uber driver was shot while dropping off passengers in East Raleigh. I, myself, don't know what kind of community and everything East Raleigh is, if it's a bad neighborhood or something like that. But this, I guess, happened early this morning. Early this morning, guys. It can happen to anyone, anywhere. And some people might say, well, Dustin, you making these videos like this will make you feel like, trying to deter people from driving and everything. No, I'm not, okay? I know you people got to go out there and make your money. This is an easy gig. It really is. It's an easy. How hard is it to follow an app? Go pick up some food, deliver it to people, or pick up people, take them to A to B, C, whatever the heck, right? These are easy gigs, but I just don't want people to get so, I don't want you to feel secure, all right? You have to be alert and aware and everything, no matter what. Obviously, even if you're not driving or doing any of these things, in life in general, you need to always be alert and aware of everything and realize that anything can happen to anyone at any time. But this specific one right here I'm talking about, an Uber driver was shot in the head early Monday morning while dropping off a passenger in East Raleigh. Thankfully, she's okay. We'll go ahead and say that now. I don't want people to start freaking out on me. It said the incident occurred before 2:15 a.m. on Hill Street near St. Augustine's University. Officials told that the woman was dropping off a passenger when shots were fired into her SUV. Now, it does not say the passenger shot at her or anything like that, okay? It doesn't say that maybe some passenger set this whole thing up or something like that. It doesn't say any of that, okay? It's just somebody shot at their vehicle as the passenger got out. The bullet hit the top of her head but suffered only non-life-threatening injuries. So pretty much she got grazed, all right? She got grazed. The passenger fled the SUV and the victim drove 1 mile from the shooting to Southeast Street and New Bern Avenue, where she stopped to call police. Thankfully, she was okay. The woman was at Wake Med Monday with non-life-threatening injuries. So, she survived, okay? This was good. Now, since I'm doing this story, I might as well do the... Well, I'm not going to do the entire other story because I think they have a GoFundMe, which I should probably make just for them. But a DoorDash driver was shot and killed while making a delivery in New Jersey Friday night. Friday night. So this, this past Friday in New Jersey, my new market, a DoorDash driver got shot. This has been happening, just happening way more often. This year has been crazy, guys. And like I said, I'm not trying to deter people from doing these gigs because simple fact that I do them, I enjoy it. The odds are not, they're not great odds that this is going to happen. All right, this is just sporadic, but I just want people to know. I have two people out there all the time saying that this is just, so simple. You don't have nothing to worry about. You know what I'm saying? You see those commercials, they're like chilling, making money. You know what I mean? It's, people just have to not think, though, that this is all rainbows and butterflies and all that good stuff and nothing bad can happen to you. Because I'm tired of reading these stories. I'm tired of having to cover these stories, but I have to remind people that even as much fun and as easy money as this stuff is, you always have to worry about something happening. You always have to worry about something. All right? I want drivers, riders, I just want everybody to make it home at the end of the day. But sad to say, it doesn't always work that way. You know what I'm saying? And in this case, obviously, even if you had your own protection, you don't know where it came from. She could have just never had a chance to do anything. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is definitely why I'm pretty sure a lot of people don't like to go to certain neighborhoods. All right? I mean, that is destination discrimination, and that sucks. But at the same time, I understand. I totally understand. People don't like to go to the projects, the hood, whatever you want to call it, the bad areas. You know what I'm saying? When you know your market all the way, you know damn well which areas you do or do not want to drive in. That's just keeping it real. All right? A lot of people might not understand exactly what I'm saying, but one day, when you've done this long enough, you will. And Ari says you have no choice where to go with your rider. Sad to say, that's true to an extent. That's true to an extent. Because you could make something up on why you don't want to go to that area. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh, I didn't realize it was that far. I can't go that far. You make something up if you have to, okay? If you decide you do not want to go to someone's area and you cancel, make sure they get their money refunded. That is like the respectful way to do it. So that way, hopefully they won't try to report you either for, not taking them where they want to go. Unless it's out of your operating market. Then you were well within your rights to definitely say, hey, I'm not driving 2 hours taking you there. Okay? But if it's anything else, if it's a bad area that you just don't want to go to because you know your market, it's best to cancel, make sure they do not get charged because it's not their fault. Yeah, you don't want to go. I mean, I'm just trying to keep it real. As much as we hate to lose money and have to deal with that, that's your choice. So if you choose not to go there or something like that, just make sure you do the right thing and don't have them get charged. But this is just happening way and way too much this year in general. There's been so many stories about everything happening. We definitely don't help. The rates are not good enough out there for anybody to risk their lives for, no matter what, okay? You can't put a price on a life, and I just want drivers not to feel so secure. And don't just think, if you're doing delivery apps and not dealing with people, that you're just, you're safer or anything else. Because you're not. You're really not. Anything can happen while you're driving to go pick up food, delivering it to the door. Ask pizza delivery guys. They've been getting robbed since the beginning of time. Okay? You know what I'm saying? Taxi drivers could even tell you before this what has happened to them. People just kind of like swept it under the rug because it wasn't in the news anymore. They weren't being reminded. So when stuff like this pops up, as much as I hate to do these stories, I like to think they are educational in reminding people that, hey, if you can find something else, please do something else. You know what I'm saying? Don't do these gigs unless you're prepared for anything to happen. You have to know that when you leave your house every day, you ain't guaranteed to make it back. And obviously that's with any job. You know what I mean? Anything can happen. You could just be going to your desk job and get hit by a car or something. All right? Obviously. But I just want people to know that the risk does increase when you're dealing with strangers and everything else. And yeah, some people can't handle this. Some people can. But I'm not also saying that this still can't be fun. Because I still do it. So it's not that. But I know the risk. That's all I want people to know is know the risk. Okay? That's all I'm really saying. If you can't keep your head on a swivel to keep yourself safe, do Uber Works. Yeah, so they can sign you up with something else. No real name on app, you're walking. See, that's what I'm saying, though. This one right here, this one didn't have anything to do with the passenger or the name or anything. You know what I'm saying? So, yep, that's right, Judah. There's a risk with every job. That's correct. And I just want to remind people that what the risks come with on this job. I'm not saying it ain't fun, and I'm not saying you can't make money and everything else. Hey, Dustin, you spoke on this issue before. I'm sure I have many of times, but you always have to keep bringing it up. And yep, the DoorDash driver, yeah, that was just horrible. The pregnant lady, that was, I think, the Lyft driver. And yeah, and I did see someone have a little smart-ass comment in there, but yeah, sign up with my code. Hey, if you're going to still drive, obviously, yeah, use my code, why not? But I'm telling you, don't just think it's going to be peaches and cream. I still drive, so obviously I'll still put my code out there. Like I said, I'm not trying to deter people from this, okay? I have no issues with keeping it real, but I just want people to know you have to realize that this isn't one of the safest gigs out there, okay? And only, you know, this flat out isn't for everybody, but if it is for you, hey, make it freaking work for you. Make it freaking work for you. They deleted that mess. Oh, whatever. I still saw it, though, and I ain't afraid to comment on stuff. You know what I'm saying? I keep it real with everybody. I'm out there in the trenches, too, with people. But I just want people to know that don't put money over your life. All right? I don't know. Maybe it's a crazy Monday morning. I don't know. But I'm just saying that this is why I left the military. Yeah, military, you're going to have to deal with that stuff, too. Our risks are just like electrical company, cops, doctors, any job that you come in contact with a person in their own personal setting. That's right, guys. That's right. Dustin, sometimes people don't realize the reality of rideshare industries, and I truly appreciate all your videos. Thanks for all the info. Keep up the Smackovich. Thank you so much. I appreciate that, guys. And then, yeah, that's why I had to make sure I comment on that. He's like, oh, it's dangerous, but here, use my code. No, it's not like that, though. It's the simple fact of I'm still driving. I just want to remind you that some stuff can happen. All right? That's all it is. I'm just trying to keep it real and informing people. Obviously, you need to know your market. And Valerie says this is her territory right there. So you tell me, Valerie, is East Raleigh, is that a bad neighborhood? Is that something drivers should know that after midnight you don't want to go to? You know what I'm saying? What's going on, Mark? Oh, yeah, Ken, I agree with you there. Yeah, if someone tried to rob me and take my vehicle, I'm like, that's cool. I got insurance. I get another one. You know what I'm saying? Just got here. Renovate. What happened? Lyft driver was shot, or Uber driver was shot in Raleigh. Thankfully, she's okay. She survived. The main point of this stream is just to remind people of the dangers that are out there. You have to remember that while we can have fun and you can make money, and maybe, 9 times out of 10, nothing's going to happen. But you always have to remember that 1 out of 10 that things can happen and go down. And then you have to ask yourself, is this what you want? Is this the risk you're willing to take? You know what I'm saying? That's just mainly what I just want people to know, that sometimes you have to sit back and reevaluate what you want to do and the risk involved in doing it. All right? Just like to keep it real with everybody and let people know. But, some people want to get mad at me or whatever. But either way, I'm still going to be out there. Now, like I said, I moved to a new market and everything else. I roll the dice all the time, all right? I roll the dice all the time. Nobody knows why, Mark. That's it. She was dropping off the passenger, and all of a sudden, I don't know if it was a stray bullet or what, but she was shot at. It did not say the passenger did that or anything else. So, I don't know all the other details. It didn't tell us any of the other details. It's just a simple fact of that can happen. So, someone said, yeah, that is a bad area. Okay, see, that's what I'm saying then. If that's bad areas and stuff, that's why knowing your market is key, guys. And knowing that if you're going somewhere late at night, that chances of something bad increase all the time. All the time. And yeah, I'm going to continue to roll the dice because exactly, suburban driver. Use your spidey sense. But yeah, I'm going to still continue to drive out there because I like doing this. And I hope this doesn't ever happen to me or anybody else that I know or anything. But it's the simple fact of you have to be aware that when you get in your car and you turn that app on, you're accepting the potential consequences that could happen. That's all I want to do is give everybody a friendly reminder, a jolt back to reality. Because here, I mean, you guys, no matter what, lives matter more than money, all right? That's just how it breaks it down. And sometimes people let the fact that they need to make quick money and everything override what their, safety issues and everything else is. Like, I just hate doing these stories. But still, they have to be done. Somebody has to do it. Somebody has to say it. Somebody has to keep it real. And if that someone has to be me, so be it. But all right, guys. Let me know what you guys feel about this. Do you feel safe when you're out there? If you don't, tell us why you drive. People, just be safe out there, please. Just be safe out there. All right? And if you don't think this can be for you, so be it. You know what I'm saying? But just reevaluate your situation and do what's best for you no matter what. And please, definitely always be safe out there. Take your precautions. Carry your protection. Have those damn dash cams. You need to have those dash cams, guys. You need to have those dash cams. Like our friend Rideshare PA or whatever, when that all went down in his car when he almost got jacked. Now, if that would have happened to me personally, I don't know if I continue to drive. He continues to drive because it's worth it for him. He ain't scared. Hey, everybody's different. But I just want people to know that anything can happen to you at any time, in case you didn't already realize that. All right, guys. As always, check the description below for extra information and tips. For those that are driving out there, remember I am doing the dash cam giveaways for my Patreon members and for you awesome subscribers at the end of this month. So please remember, either join one or get prepared. Your odds increase if you're a Patreon member. And obviously everybody else is, just caller number 10. But all right, guys, be safe. Use your common sense. If you know your market, that is key. You know where to go, where not to go. You got to do your thing. If people want you to go to some place you don't want to go, tell them no. Don't charge them. That's the easiest way to get out of that situation. And until next time, guys, Uber on or don't. Peace out.